Hey guys, I'm Azra, and in this Lord of the Rings Rise to War video I'm going to show you 5 points which are kinda annoying me, and I think by fixing those points we as a player would get a much better user experience. So without further ado, let's get into it. So, first point is when we go over to the barracks, you see we have a specific order in which these units are being displayed to us. It's okay, but what I end up doing is I always go to the right looking for that specific unit I need for my certain commander, and then I can start the conscription. And this is what's bugging me. Like, I want to have the most important unit to me being displayed at the very start of the screen. It is a minor thing to point out, but still, it is adding up. I am spending a lot of time for this game. And taking care of those points, like little points like these that consume a bit of time, it is adding up, but by taking care of this, it's going to give us a better player experience in the long term. So my suggestion would be, how about you give us the opportunity to just drag and drop, like drag and drop a unit and then just move it forward to the position where you would like to have this unit to be. So let me drag and drop the 4 dragoons all over to this place. I don't think that this is a lot to ask from the game devs, and I think that could be achieved very quickly. My point number 2 is also a very easy one to fix. So let's go to the army composition. This is my next problem I have. So let me just enter my Undying here. Alright, so what I like to do with my Undying is I always like to go with something around like 64 mountain trolls accompanied by a few warlords, and then I just fill the rest with my reapers. And this is my favorite composition for my Undying. And whenever I go to war and I get some troops lost in the battle, I want to quickly refill this troop composition. But unfortunately, as of now, that is not possible because the game, whenever you click the refill button, is doing this. The game is equally distributing the composition, and this is something that is bugging me. I don't want to have an equal amount of these troops. So this is my second request. How about we receive a button over here that's just mimicking the original troop composition? And my third idea would be to improve our game experience is, how about we are allowed to create more private chats? So as of now, I think I am limited to 2 private chats. So I have already created one over here for my Kamul. I just wanted to gather some reports. Me as a content creator, it is kind of important to have these windows over here so I can collect all the important reports I have, and then I can compare, let's say, my Kamul Respect 5 build with, let's say I'm creating another one, Kamul Respect 3 build, and then I have my second window here. But if I want to create one more window, you will see this. Let's say this is Kamul Respect 0 build, and as you see, the text states owned group limit reached. So this is also unnecessary because right now it's making it harder for me to collect those respective reports, be it Respect 5, 3 or 0 build, and I am having a harder time analyzing things. Maybe there is another solution for this. My point being is I would like to have a better view of comparing different builds. So maybe there is a filtering option instead. Maybe we can implement a filter for certain commanders. I'm open to that idea. Whatever it takes to give me a better position to compare different builds. My fourth idea would be in regards to items and their special effects. You need the same item to refine a certain item, and in this case I want to show you the Horseman's Helmet. Right now my Kamul has equipped the special effect warding, and what I would like to have in this game is just a button somewhere where I can just click to change the special effect over here. Like whatever horseman's helmet with its special effect I used to refine this, I would like to have that special effect as an option to go back and forth between these special effects. Maybe I don't want to run warding for my next battle. Maybe I need resolve, or maybe I need mounted vigor. Like, we have all these options over here, and I think it would be a fair option for us to have the special effects that we feed it into the helmet available per button. What I am doing right now is I'm using the refinement trick to go back and forth between the special effects I need, but it is consuming time. It is unnecessarily consuming time. Why make our lives hard if we can have it easy just by a simple feature being implemented? Now let's move over to my last issue I have with this game. It is in regards to the contribution points, in regards to your warband or fellowship. So you know, whenever a friend is requesting help, you get this little button appearing over here, and then you have to click it to earn the contribution points for your warband or fellowship. It is very annoying to click every now and then that button whenever it pops up. It is immensely interrupting the game flow. I know it is a small thing, but those small things are annoying us every now and then. It's always appearing. Yeah, towards the end of the game, like towards the end of a season, it's rarely popping up, but at the start or in the mid game, it is always there. And whenever I don't click it, I get a bad feeling, like, god damn it, I missed to click it, now I have lost some points, and I need those points in the long run because they allow me to buy all these items over here. Like, do I want to level a certain commander faster with mock battling? Then I need this. Do I want to be back in PvP with my apothecary being healed? Then I need this item, the bandages. Or do I just want to quickly organize Warrior's Horn just so I can go AFK but still participate in an attack? So all of these items have their own uses, but you need these points to get some value out of them. And in order to get those points, you have to click on that annoying button every now and then. How about, instead of just making us click on that button, how about you make us earn those contribution points? It could be easily achieved by just a few suggestions, alright? Take this with a grain of salt. These are just some ideas. You could make us earn those points by implementing it into the Red Book quest. Like, this is online every 3 days or so. How about whenever we accomplish this, we get those points, and not just a tiny amount of those points, like a decent amount of those points just to get it done. Every 3 days, and then it's just done. Or another approach would be, how about whenever we conquer tiles, or whenever we sweep some mobs, we get a tiny amount of those points. So these are just a few ideas, but I truly believe by taking care of those, we as a player base will have a much better user experience. I know these are small things I just mentioned, but just like Gandalf said once,
I found it is the small things, everyday deeds of ordinary folk that keeps the darkness at bay.
And that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by leaving a like and consider subscribing. I see you guys next time.